Hola, 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 hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola. That's just how I measure the volume thing. Um, I'm not just saying hi, hi, hi out of nowhere. I'm measuring if the line gets there or not. Okay. All good, all good. I am very tired. So um I was yesterday in Comic Square all day. I gonna tell it was very nice. I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people I was not expecting to meet because I gonna say I have a nice time talking to other artists. I normally talk to the artists around me. I have a friend that always goes, so I always run to like go buy her products. Um, Speaking Spanish with her. So I already have an idea who I'm gonna see in this event, right? I totally forgot to go check it. There was one of my school classmates there, like one of my friends, and I forgot to go check on her. Now I remembering. I remember right when I was in my bed going to sleep. I'm so sorry, Punk. Okay, Punch. That's her name. Um. So yeah, gonna see if I catch any more events. But yeah, it was a very fun environment and everything. I got to meet artist I have been following like for years. The reason why I study art. So I got to see him. I bought his products. I didn't go to buy his commissions, but it was amazing. I love him so much. I was shaking before I have to ask my brother to like go with me because I was shaking. But it was nice. I got to I got to trade a lot of OC cards, which is the thing I love to do the most. And I got to trade so many that I ran out of cards. So now I'm worried for next events. I'm gonna try a new printer shop that people say they bring at the moment. And I'm gonna try to contact them to order like new cards. So I may contact them today to check their timeline, and if I can fit it. I can get cards. But if not, I gonna cry because that's my favorite part of these events. Like this time I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 cards. I got 16 cards to add to my collection of trading. And I love them so much. I always love to have OCs. I actually going to an event that is only for OC work. So I gonna be so happy to see even more there. So I'm gonna add it to my collection, which is getting very long. I haven't added my new photo cards to this thing. I need to. Anyway, I have a lot of fun, but then I was thinking about it, right? Because I have fun. I have fun in the parts I say, meeting people, um, exchanging the OC cards, and the type of things. So I always very happy to do that part. But after like a lot of issues that I have with printers and with stores of products to like get everything ready in the deadline, and then sometimes I think like, oh yeah, this product is gonna be a success, and then I take it, and then it does not sell at all. But then I go to a different event, and it's the one that sells the most. Like for example, I did Plave because I knew like Plave was gonna be like good. But then I will say that one that put the most effort was Bambi because I think he's the most popular one. So I needed to drink water. I talked these things to the first event. I told more things that they were asking me for. But then they didn't sell at all. Even though it was an event I went before and it have sold well. So I was confused. So I was like, oh, alright. I guess it was a fluke. maybe I should focus in different characters. So I was like, okay, so I went to this event. Getting things, I got confused and I thought this event was one that I needed a book for. So I was hurrying up on getting the book and I ended up paying like too much for this paper to print it so I can have it. And that I confused that was the one that I haven't made. And this one just the same as a normal circle and I didn't realize until I was there. So anyway, I was like, okay. I try to not think about that. That's my mistake, not events. So I was like, okay. So I talked the things, I fixed everything away, like, oh hello, Danny, I'm just here, talking while I put my cards in place. Here in Thailand, there is a very fun thing that people doing events, that is trading OC cards. So you take a card of your. It was good. I got to meet a lot of people. I wanna talk about that. So I was changing a lot of OC cards. I got 16 at the end. People normally bring their original characters in card form, and then they will change it for your original characters in card form. And it has become a very fun trading game here. Now, I I print a lot, and I have been exchanging them without keeping count. So yesterday I finally ran out of my OC cards, so I need to get new ones. So I need to check that. But yeah, it's very fun. I also got to meet the artist I went to meet. I did not like. I went early, but then he said that he was already full from the day before, so I didn't go a commission. But I got a lot of his products. They were very cute. Like, if you get Procreate, normally you get some star art in the menu. One of I think he has one or two paintings of his that are in like the Procreate screen thing. So I bought one of the pieces. Oh no, it was very cool. I was very happy with like the whole event thing. But I also got to meet a VTuber. Like I know her name is Ine, but I forgot her. It's like Shuma Ine. Yeah. Shuma Ine. Like I follow her now on Twitter. But yeah, like the point, like it was very fun. She went, but she was like fully covered. I feel like a little call out when I do these things, cause I do cover my face when I go to events. Like I have my glasses and where are my glasses? And I normally wear a mask, mainly because of like I don't wanna catch I don't wanna get sick, cause these events are normally full of people. I'm afraid of getting sick because it has happened before. So I normally always wear my mask and like cover my face. But she was like full on with like a mask and a wig and like dressed up for this event. And I was like, wow, couldn't be me. When I'm just talking to the artist, I'm not wearing any mask. So I was like talking to her, or like the person she came with, because I wanted to buy some of her things. And she was like sitting right like one table from me, so I always go around with like business cards and stickers, and I present myself. Because I'm gonna be around these people for a whole day, so I don't want them to think I'm just a random foreigner here. So I always go, I like present myself, I do this whole thing. She was very nice because she had like a whole setup for like all her products. Had her like VTuber model, like in standees and everything. She's very cute. I ended up buying the thing I found the most interesting. That was a picture, like a Polaroid with that was a prince of her model, but I look like she took in the moment and then she will sign it up. So I got that. I got like a image of her angry. It's very cute, so I'm right now just putting the protector on it so I can save in my collection. And like the thing with this is that for me, I like to put a protector in every, like all my stickers and ID cards already have a matte coating of protection. And photo cards do have a coating of protection too, but I believe that mainly because of the trading aspect or the, oh, I want to show my people my photo card type of thing, or that some people put in there. There is a special holders here for photo cards. Because normally if you go walking anywhere or in the train, you can look at people's bags and you will know what they like. They have their keychains, they have their photo cards, they have their pins. Some people now that like the Ita bags. I think it's Ita bags. I think I'm very bad with names. That's the only part that like my lore for. Oh yeah, should buy a Ita bag. So right now Ita bags are in fashion, so everyone is wearing Ita bags, and then normally you can see the most complex displays on it. So you always can see what people like looking at their bags. So for that reason, normally photo cards are the ones most in display. I like to put a plastic layer, so like a sheath to protect my photo cards. So I buy them by the kilo. Like I don't think you can buy an amount of these sheets. You can buy like, you can normally just buy a kilo of them or 2 kilos or half a kilo. Like they weigh them, they don't count them. So I bought last time like a kilo or something for my photo cards. Well, a kilo is a lot. It's like 1,000 more. I will recommend. It's like very good. If you wanna keep photo cards or you are a collector like me, I think even for Pokemon cards they work. But the thing is that once I get all my photo cards that I buy in events, or let me start opening my drawing thing. Once I get all my, because I already finished plastifying everything, I'm gonna just go to the art stream part. But yeah, so what I normally do is that I get home with all my photo cards and all my trading cards and all the things like people give me in events. And then once I'm home, I take out all my plastic sheets or protectors, and then I start like individually putting each on each. Like I got different sizes too, so I can like book, even if you don't give me a photo card, like size photo card, and you give me more of a postal or like that, I do have plastic for all of them. If no, I cut the plastic and I make sure that it aligns. So be for sure, whatever I receive in events is keep safe in my collection. The reason why I do this is because when I started collecting my cards, what is it called? My business cards. I started collecting first business cards. When I started with my collection, one of them got stick to the plastic. I don't know if it was because of humidity. I don't know what happened, but that one got stuck to plastic. And then to remove it, I have to practically rip it off. Now, I don't remember what is it from, but it wasn't like one of the most in detail designs, so I didn't suffer that much, but I have to grab that layer, at least the one that survive, and then like plastify it, right? But I was scared that that was gonna happen with my other things. So I already collected, before I collect business cards, I started collecting K-pop cards because they get in every album that I buy. So I already have like they already kind of come with protector shit. A friend already recommended me to give them with protectors, yeah. So I already knew they existed. So then I just decided, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for every business card, for everything that people give me. So I just ordered like a bunch. And then now I have like a 1000 something protector sheets just waiting for every time I bring a card. So right now I finished, cause like most people give you the protector sleeve with their trading cards. So now I have like what, like my 16 already, like only 18 5 or 6 didn't have a protector sheet. The one from Ine was not a trading card. It was like a photo card, like a literal photo I took from her. So like that one I just put a protector because it's gonna go in my collection too. It was very nice. I don't think because of the language difference, I didn't go to talk much with her. She looks like a very nice person though. Like it's very annoying because like I'm trying to learn Thai, but I know it's like still I gonna still have issues communicating, so I'm trying to learn more. But other than that, I got some people coming to my booth and that I was doing my best to like speak to them because normally people try to speak in English to me, but they only speak to me in Thai, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna only speak in Thai. Was it this one or was I using a different brush? Okay, so I stay and I only speak to them in Thai, thinking they only speak in Thai, and I told them like to like, I'm sorry, like I am like this, but like I'm studying, I only speak a little. Oh, thank you for the follow. No here. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, I have like I was trying because thankfully like I remember some words. I mainly wanted to say the thing that like I start adding because the app I'm using to count my products allow me to now do more things. So I can add discounts, I can add prices for different things. Because at the start I didn't wanna change product prices. So I was always searching for the cheapest thing to make because I know I was gonna forget how much it costs, or most of the time I have more than one person buying. So it's pain to like calculate these things with like 3 people at the same time. So I was scared of that. But this app now allow me to like keep like I can just press the images I already put there of the product and they will give a price. And then I discover just like the price I can add discounts. So I start offering things like, oh, you buy like 5 of these, then you get like the 6th one free. You buy the whole collection of this one, you have a discount of this. You wanna buy this amount, then you get this. So now like I can add all this as I'm talking to people, so too I can get an accounting of that. It's very nice. I think the app is called actually. Let me see. No sponsor. It's Loibers POS. So it's very nice to keep accounting of like any type of product. You don't need to just go to events. If you have online shop already, that is very nice. I'm in the free version because I don't earn enough to pay for the pay one. But it's very nice. I would recommend it to anyone. Mainly like so you don't commit any mistakes. Because these events move fast, so you need to move fast. I was trying to explain them that. I remember that like buying is su. So I was like, su ha. And I was like trying to like po. I was like mi anu free. I was trying my best and then after the whole thing finished and they bought, they stopped to tell me, and your Thai is okay though. And I was like, oh, okay, you want to speak English. Why are you doing this to me? So yeah, I try my best, but most of the time I will freak out, so I will end up like, because I already have some things that I already like know. Like if you are looking at it, I will tell you like you can come and take a look, which is look on Dinaha. But then if it's not that, and you ask me like, oh, how much is this? I will be like, oh, then there's another thing like 4 and 10 are similar. So one is like C and the other is sit. And I don't remember which one it is for the life of me. It's like non son sa C. Okay, I think 4 is C. So I keep saying sit. And then I guess for context and because I make myself clear to have like a lot of signs, that says 10 back, people just get like, oh, I should say 10 back. Okay. Um. So then people just get a thing that like that thing costs 10 back. It's alright. And then I'm just there. I try to smile, but at the same time, like, um, I'm using a mask. So like most of the time, I trying to like exaggerately smile so you can see my at least the smile in my eyes. But I'm always afraid that like come over scary. This is another thing that like I think the event is open from like what 11, 10:30 to 11. Normally 11 to 6, which will be like 6 is how much I think. Will be like 7 hours. So you need to be that event is open for the public. But you don't arrive to an event at 11. You need to set up, you need to clean, you need to make a lot of documents when you're entering because they need to give you your ticket. In my case, I wanted my two siblings to go with me. I didn't want to. I was paying them to go with me because I needed someone to bring me food, and I needed like, it was a very far one. So I was like, okay, I need you all to take care of this. And they like made me pay a lot in food. But I was like, okay, can you both go? And I was like, yeah, but then I forgot that the tickets for the event that's coming this weekend have 4 people. This one didn't. It's only 2 people. So I went ahead and I asked, hey, can I get one more ticket for my siblings? I can pay for it, right? And then they were like, oh no, you need to wait until the event's open. I was like, why can I not buy it right now? Because I cannot leave one in the streets. And then she was like, no, you need to wait until the event open. I was like, okay. I'm gonna take my little brother with me because he's stronger than us, so he can help me to build things. And other than that, he cries if he's alone. He's 18, but he cries if he's alone. So I ended up taking him with me. We built the whole setup. I think we built, like, I wanna show a picture of this because I know I posted on Twitter. Yeah, let me download it from Twitter. But I was so proud. This was the best setup we have done so far for the smaller ones, which is not much. Like, it's not saying a lot because we always have to work with the size of the table. So sometimes the setup is gonna be bad, but it's not because of like what we were planning went wrong, but it's because the setup of the table. Oh my god, he like my reply. Okay, sorry. My the artist I went to see, I like Rockhead. I really admire him, right? And he just like my reply, so like I will cry. Okay, sorry. Uh, like like that guy is the reason why I think I took most of my art decisions, cause like here in Thailand I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to see, and then he started doing music videos for, what's it? I don't think it was BNK48, it was a different group. But point like it was a very nice music video with a studio. Damn, I don't remember the name of the studio. But it's a Thai studio, and it was about like one about like girls eating sushi, and other about I think eating candy. Have like the curious animations I have seen, and I was like, oh my god, I wanna do something fun like that. So I searched for a university that have like business with that ones, and then there was nothing for fine arts, but I did then end up studying something different, but it was related to that. So yeah, like the half of my things that I use nowadays in my bag is because of his video of what I have inside my bag. And I just was like, yeah, I wanna use the same amount of things as him. I bought my the same bag he have. I bought everything the same. I was obsessed with him. So like getting into making, I was like, I hope I didn't come out like a creep. So this was a setup for this event. I posted on Twitter right away. I confused. This book was supposed to be for the. I paid too much, and this book was supposed to be for an event later in May. Sorry, the quality is bad. My phone is a potato. I bought it because it allows you to play video games without heating up. Like it's a Remini, and then like the whole capacity is on video games. It's amazing. Run like you can run Genshin Impact if I want. It's really cool, which is important for me because I used to play Honkai Impact when I was young, and that thing make I got a Samsung phone back. No, not Samsung. I got a Asus because it connects to my laptop, and the battery inflated, so I have to change it 2 times. And the 2 times, yeah, like the game will heat it up so much that the battery inflated. So now I buy phones that are special to the battery thing, and I just carry my camera sometimes. So as you can see, the book is here. The cost of the book is a lot, so I encourage people to do not buy it. Please, if you do go to these events and you see me, like mainly the comic event, and you see this book, do not buy it. I have it because I need a book to enter comic events. I'm working on a better one. This one here is free because I made it in a stream. So this thing is free. I made it in a stream. You can grab it if you want. But do not buy this thing. Don't even talk to me about buying it. If you insist, I will sell it, but do not. Please. It's a lot. It have like 38 tutorials, but it's not. I can do it better. Okay, then I pick all my ID cards here. I have commissions, which they were too hard to explain, so I didn't focus on that. And then I have my whole pile of stickers. I realizing now this thing was put wrongly because it's powers. I have my whole stand and everything. You can see this was the thing I worked on this time, that was putting all the best sell things here, so then people can look at them and then be like, oh, okay, I wanna buy it, which it did happen. So I was very happy about that. But we have 2 little dragons here. It was amazing. The thing I was the most proud about was these two, which I should not be because it was very hard for people to see it. So I probably wanna work out a different setup. But yeah, cause I thinking about like making a roof and then they can be hanging out from the roof so people see it. The problem is that means I need to buy inside lights. Sadly, I choosing the. I have 3 more events. I have one on Sunday, one in April, and one in May, and that ones are gonna be my last events. Because after 2 years of been doing this, I decided like I'm not gonna do this anymore for this year at least, because I'm very burned out. So, oh no, I have a whole mental breakdown because I'm like a traveling merchant. So now I'm not gonna travel anymore to sell merchandise. So I was very destroyed about that thing. But yeah, I'm working through it. I'm probably gonna check to do more things. A friend was telling me that we like she have an online shop, so probably should do the same thing. I was like, huh. Like I'm gonna be asking her for advice for everything, but it will be nice to focus on right now, like working online or working in different projects. So yeah, they trying to go through it. It's hard. It's hard because I like have this thing of like I know what I want to do with my life for 2 years, and then after the 2 year period is up, I don't know again what I'm doing. So for 2 years, I have been really like working and motivated about doing events and working with tight timelines, and then moving here, moving there, and meeting artists. But then lately have come to like I looking up to like meeting people, trading cards, and like buying art. And then I realized that while I'm working in the event, because it's just me, I cannot really do that because I have to focus on working too. And it's like I love the products I have taken out so far. If I don't love it, if I don't believe on the product, then I will not take it out. And you can say it because I have probably a whole bookshelf full of products that I cancel, even though I already have them, because I realize I can do better. So I have a big issue with stickers. I used to make my stickers, and then at some point I changed printer, and the printer slowly was like lower in quality. So there are some stickers that even though I try my best, they are in they are good, right? They have good color, they stick well. they have a protective layer I put, so they are like scratch proof. But then I start sending it to shops, and these shops, of course, make it look way more professional. And then I comparing between them two, and I was like, yeah, I wanna have this overly professional sticker that I make with this new art style. So then I draw all the things I already have away, like not even draw them away. I have them, and I normally give them as gifts. The same thing happened with my notebooks, same thing happened with things. It's like I have put a lot of effort in this thing because I thought, okay, yeah, this is what I like, this is what I want to do. And recently I have been very stressed about like the products, the thing, because as I say, so I love them, I trust on them, but I believe I can do more. So I take out the play school, like academia version where they have uniforms and like that. I think I could have done more with that idea to do a whole line of stickers, a whole line of products, and then I saw a friend that did that. She take out like again, I wish I would say like go to Twitter, a bunch, take out a whole. That's what I wanted to buy. I just remember. She took a whole Genshin Impact Office set of products, which are lovely. They're amazing. I wanted to buy them so bad I forgot. Because of all the stress, I forgot she was going there, so I'm gonna check for her next event. But I'm just gonna contact her and tell her to send me some. Um, yeah, I may do that. But it's like the whole thing is annoying. And I have been pushing myself to do it more because I thought, like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go to events and sell all these things. But now I realize that, is it really? Is it really what I want to do? Because lately, like, it have been different. And I realized that the aspects I like about these events, I like it. Uh, I could just do them as a normal event goer. So I could just go to the event and then like take my trading cards and then trade with people there, trade with the artists. I could just like do all these things that are very cool and not worry about it. I can meet people, I can buy art and all the things I want. Without needing to like get a whole booth for the event, because at the start this would allow me to go before everyone open and I will just check and talk to artists and take our time. But then as more pressure appear, the less I'm able to do that. The most I just wanna sit down and like get it over. So I realized it like, oh no, it have become like a job for me and I don't like that. So now I'm going back to the drawing board and it's like, okay, so what do I do now? You know, cause like, if I don't want that. I hallucinating? What is this thing? Okay. And I was like talking to everyone yesterday about like, okay, so that chapter of my life is done. What am I doing now? Like, am I gonna get obsessed with something else for 2 years and then leave it when I realize, yeah, I don't see that. Like, I'm not enjoying anymore. Oh no. I believe, but like, no. My dad have worked in his line of work like since I have been alive. And then like, don't know, my sister have been years in the same job. Like my mom is normally like always changing, but then like her job is being like a mother. I don't know if I explain myself. Like just a lot of things. So like they all return to she being a mom. So like, oh hello hello, thank you for the follow. I'm just here talking about my existential crisis. Thank you. But yeah, I just don't know what I want to do for the next 2 years this time. for the time it comes. I enjoying a lot of streaming, so I think I'm just gonna focus on doing that and then pushing more with the product. I'm not Oh yeah, okay. That's a good question. So I have been working with my chat. One of my chatters that comes often really likes this character, which is from the old game Bone Man. Is one of the characters is a girl, and then he wanted me to make her like all cute. And then there is animation where, yeah, there is animation where she like normally when you kick someone with a bomb in Bone Man, they will get dizzy and they will start moving their head around this thing. So we started doing a storyboard of just like her moving her head around like the dizzy animation. So now that this is kind of smooth with the moving, I trying to animate like doing the final animation. Like I'm doing the line work and then I will do coloring. Yeah, I like it may not look like the smoothest thing ever, but I actually don't do animation. I'm a product. I'm a product designer, but we started doing first the drawings. Yeah, right now I'm doing the main layout. Like the legs have to stay always in place, so I want to stay. Yeah, like this is the thing of someone that have learned from YouTube, right? So the thing is, as I say, I am technically a product designer, so I don't do animation. This character started because we started doing a lot of illustrations in every stream about this. And then it was the thing that he said will be funny if he actually like moved her head. So I was like, oh, I can animate that. So I'm just started doing this. But this is all my idea how to do 2D animation. I actually don't know. Or we storyboarded, we did the in-betweens, we are doing the layout right now. I'm just saying with what I see normally, like people talking about it, but this is like I'm not an animator, so if it looks weird at some point, it's like I'm just doing what I think animation is, which is literally yeah. I like the thing is I do know. Like I have only do 3D animation I think for one time, which it was during university. I study for university like a variety of things, and one of them was 3D animation. So we need to make the 3D textures, 3D models, and then animate it to something. Oh, okay. So right now it's on social media. You can check any social media with WH Dragon, and you will can see too that I'm lacking of any strong work. I have to finish my website where is I will put all my work because right now my actual work is under like my actual name, so I have to change that to be more VTuber related. But I can show you like because I normally do illustrate. Do I illustrate? I normally just doing drawings here. That's a good question. What? I think it will be like I have 3 series of drawings I make a long time ago, which I need to redo. Because right now, like mainly what I do is products for events. So everything is very simple. So you can go to print it on a sticker, photo cards, and like that. But let me check, because I do have my... Where is it? Like recently for a string we did this drawing, which was isn't super detailed, but it's for fan art for a different streamer. So it was supposed to look like one of the old pictures. I will say this one is the most detailed recent work we have done, but I do have concept art I used to do for a series I wanted to do. Where is my concept art? Oh, why is Siri awake? What? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of this is like things I do in the moment. Let me see. We did have the Dark Dragon we did too for. Like, I did this Dark Dragon for an event. Which is. Because this model I'm using is actually from 2022 that I did it. So this one is a new model I'm working on. But until that these are expensive, so it will probably take a long time. Yeah, we did plaything stream too. Like we were working on. Let me get this because I think these are the final for play. Like these are some of the products I have normally. Wait. So this is a product we did for the ID cards that I take to events, which they were selling really nice yesterday. Which is this is Plave, the group. I'm okay at drawing faces, I think. I think is there anything else we have done? Like, I think I do my mouse anatomy in like projects I never take off. Yeah, I will say my best work is in projects I don't take out. Now I'm checking. I did do my business cards too, like. But let's just show the business cards again. This is the back part of my business card, so this is where all my this is my card where all my products should be. Yeah, like this the thing. This illustration I did years ago, which I keep trying to redo, and I keep not being able to because I keep overthinking it. Like this is a good example with a series of drawings I say. Let me. Because like the most I think about it, the most like it comes to that you know how to do more things, right? Like right now I do 3D animate for some of my characters when I don't know how to do it. Like if I don't know the pose, I 3D animate these things, and I will never post these 3D animations because I like this 3D sculpting because I don't think they are up to standard, which I would like to think I have. Yeah, but then for university, my 3D project ID was a banana fighting apples, sword fighting apples. And I was proud of that thing and I submitted and they passed me. Like, nowadays I will not see the light of day. It's like, I feel the most you get better, the more you get better. Is it that one? The less you do. Because now it's like the most standard you're putting to yourself. It's like the most standard you put, the worse. It's like, that's one. Okay. I will let you reformulate what I search for this thing. Like, it's amazing. These things I show in a stream, I then just like my mind, they just fly away and I never see them again. Need to clean this computer. So yeah, I will say for most people may happen. I have a horrible obsession with art books. Like I have a horrible problem. Like I will say at this point I'm just hurting them. I love art books and I love how to learn books. So I like feel sometimes I'm too focused on learning and I never do. So for example, I have example, I don't know if I can show it. I like last year I didn't know how to draw men. So I bought 3 books on how to draw BL. because I really like this creator, so I wanted to do fan art of him. So I didn't know how to draw men, right? So I try a lot to do, but because I couldn't, like it will look horrible in my eyes. I fall again into my obsession of buying books, so I will get better. Yeah, that's a thing too. It's like I don't know why, because this is the thing. If you are teaching someone how to draw, you know that they're in their own journey. You're choosing someone how to sculpt, anything is just like their own journey. So you will never look at it and be like, oh, that sucks, don't do it anymore, you know? So I never get why people look at themselves and think like, oh, that sucks, don't do it anymore. And I say as someone that does that. Like, for example, this is my last drawing I did of this VTuber. And this is the first drawing I make of him. It's like both of them are cute. Both of them took me a totally different amount of time. But it's like, these two are not the same quality. It's like, I didn't look at myself and I was like, yeah, you suck, stop, stop trying. Because it was very painful to learn this thing. I don't know how to draw hair. I have to keep watching tutorials about it. Thank you, thank you. And like, I realized all my weak points, and I will say for a whole... hold on. Oh no, but it was a very long time. I was just telling myself I'm just not gonna draw anything. Like same for this animation, I doing it in stream because if I was doing it in my private life, I know I wouldn't do it. I'm proud of the new one, yeah. I like, when I did the original, I was so proud of it because it was the first time I draw a man that looked like a man. And I was like, I even did the body and everything, which funny. Whenever I draw a man or a woman and I don't know anatomy, I go to my siblings and I make them pose so I can take pictures of how it is. So the last one, I didn't need any reference. I used the original reference and I was like, fine. But I was so happy that I could just use my brain to it and not having to force other people to help me with it. So I was very happy I did that. But I'm pretty sure that in 3 months I will do another drawing which will make me look this one with shame. I'm going through this moment where I have to look at my drawing and be like, no, yeah, that I just think it's good. Because I don't know why I'm very proud to tell people like, oh yeah, I'm very cool, I'm very all these things. But for some reason when it comes to my art, I'm very, mainly now like with more artists, it's like don't know why I'm so self-conscious to be like, yeah, this is good, this is the best or something like that. I think I'm focused so much in self-confidence I forget that like to self-confidence my art too. The stresses of life. Yeah. That's the thing, you should check. 'Cause, like I see some people that are just like their whole thing is set posting, and they do it with such a effort. There is this girl that does this how is it called? The CEO Alpha drawings, and then the girl is like the main character syndrome thing, and then the pose are you like shed pose. But then lately they have been like rendering so much these drawings that it's shed. But look like they are so good at art. And they are really good at art, but then they are using the whole, oh, I'm gonna learn to do render, I'm gonna learn this, on just like a stupid pose. Which I find the most funny. Like, it's just so funny. Let me see, because I think I have a good example for that. Or like, I'm not gonna lie. most of my anatomy studies have been for my side account. Weird things I do there. And like even right now, like I don't animate, and I'm just animating this character moving her head around. Like I find funny to just like because you sometimes you just gotta put too much to the joke, you know? Just gotta put like a amazing amount of effort to joke around. Let me search for this. Why is it no copy? Go to the other side. Ta-ta-da. Oh, I know. No, this is a skippery dude. Thank you. The only time like I learned this animation software so I can have an interview with the Pokemon team, just so I can say that I did have an interview with the Pokemon team. Yeah, I saw like the whole skibidi toilet theory, game theory. So I have seen the whole how things went from like just shitposting to a whole lore. These are the things I cannot talk to people. But it's like yeah, I don't know. I just feel like just finding anything that is fun and just pushing it from it. Like I started making products because I was pissed that like nobody have make Sama products, and then I wanted to have my own products. So then now I keep going to events, and I gonna retire from doing that this year. But oh no, I believe I'm a strong believer that there are two things in this life that can push you to do a lot. One is just doing things for fun, like chat posting, and another one is bitterness and revenge. And like most of my life, I've been pushed by that two things. Yeah, like I ended up studying my product design and all that. I do things for bitterness. Like the university I finished up on was because I was already in a different university and I didn't want to go back after the summer. So I ended up like posting in a website for universities like I am searching for university, and then one called me up and then they were like you can just write yourself right now, we will accept you, and I was like okay. And then I went to my mom, like I have a university, you can afford me to go to that one and it's cheaper. So I was bitter with one teacher. It was just my problem was with one teacher. I hated one teacher so much. I just changed the whole trajectory of my life. I was gonna do fine arts before this. I was gonna do fine arts and maybe I don't think they have animation. I think I wanted to be a sculptor back then. So I wanna do sculpting or like random things they were teaching me. I don't know. I didn't wanna go to uni. I think I was just passing my time because I didn't wanna go to uni. So I was just doing fine art because that's the thing I found like the easiest. And then one teacher pissed me off so much. I was like, you know what? I wanna go to any university that will accept me. I will apply right now, and I didn't need to apply like as soon as I post I was available to enter. And one university hit me up. They offered me a good deal. Yeah, yeah. It depends on of what and what do you expect me to draw often. So let me explain this. But yeah, what I do right now is thanks to that teacher that got me so bitter that I changed my whole career path. Because my teacher, one of my university teachers, is the one that recommended me start doing like streaming and VTubing and like that. So I at the moment no, I calmed down already. But I was last year very obsessed with one VTuber in particular. Because I wanted to, because it's not that giant VTuber, so there's not much art. I wanted to do so much art, so like people in the fandom will notice me. So I learned how to draw men, cause I only draw pretty girls. Like you ask me to draw a pretty girl, I can do it with my eyes closed. I know anatomy of woman like in the back of my hand. I'm amazing at that. But because this dude sadly is not a woman, I couldn't draw him. So I wanted to draw like I did that one I just showed the art of, right? I wanted to draw him so bad. I ended up buying art books. I bought like 3 different art books on what's the best thing to learn how to draw men? BL. So I drew for I bought 3 books. I asked them to send it from Japan to here. I only got one. They just sent it to me online. So I have two. I have. I was gonna say I can do better. Like you have seen from like my main account, but I learned it in 1 year. I think I have drawings of me drawing men before. I have to check. But right now, I know men anatomy like in the back of my hand. Let's actually let me just to proof a point. Just a normal paper. Okay. It's like I know woman anatomy because it's like have always been easy, right? Women are mainly curved, so it's like I can draw any woman like at any time. I like draw this VTuber in like some seconds. But men anatomy is different. So what I did is that for 1 year, I just got obsessed on making art for this dude. That I start learning muscles. How muscles of men move different than women. How like different parts are like different sizes and like that. I This is all in my other account, which I am afraid of people seeing. It's like women are so easy to draw. But right now I'm like probably with a worst brush ever to like do this thing. It's so easy. I like I was obsessed with like anime woman growing up. My mom only let me watch Sailor Moon and like Pokemon sometimes. So like for me, woman anatomy, a piece of cake. Okay. Everything connects to everything, is fine, it's easy. Okay. So it's all good. Now I could not for the life of me do this with men anatomy. But thanks to 1 year of being a obsessed fan, making fan art, like, cause I have been I discovered this dude in April when I was in Korea, so yeah, it's gonna be 1 year in May that I'm starting going obsessed and drawing. So before I couldn't do anything men anatomy, and now like, it takes me more effort than for the woman, but I can get it. So yeah, it's not as smoothly, but it is happening, which is like better than before. It's like I have already in my iPad I have like 3 versions of just like muscles of men. What connects to what, how you do this. Yeah. Yes, so woman, it depends. You can play around to have it like, but normally if you wanna push for men, it's more about like straight lines, and then the curves will go only to like muscle areas. For women, you can be a little more light with muscles. And even if you wanna add muscle to woman, it's gonna be less notorious than for men. Because like we just basic anatomy. But yeah. So women's too, like women have like a bigger hip area than men. So women you always have to do the hips bigger because women have children. So the hip area is normally more like there is more space. Other than that, just like everyday thing, women do more leg workout than men, so their legs tend to be bigger, right? And then men turn to do arm muscle more, so then their shoulders, their arms are bigger than woman ones. Right then for height you have it like more only on leg is more noticeable. For example, my brother and me are the same height, but for some reason for everyone either he's bigger than me. Yeah. So and then too like the part I will say more is the boobs because for women it starts here and then it goes down like it like go this is the shoulder, right? So you have the boobs going like this. So that's what I will try to do for men chest, but it's not like that for men. For men is like this and then it goes in. Which I was confused. Same for the shoulder. Shoulder for women you normally have a smooth. For men you have something like this and it cuts down. So then you have the whole chest area like this. And then from this go down for the muscles. So then normally the back will be more notorious. So yeah, and it's like this from 1 year of fan art. You see? Everyone who told me in the school that I was no good for being a obsessed girl, they were wrong. Look who is doing this now. You see, this is thanks to be a fan girl. Get obsessed with teens. But yeah, I am very proud of like, because before I couldn't do any men related things, right? Now we got this. You have woman, which is just like a second nature for me. You got man, which we can move things around, yeah, because not every man look like this. But then not having a basic of how to do it, it's like blocks. Like just gonna do that. I use like simple blocks to build it. It's like very fun. It's like I noticed too that like men are the contrary of woman for most drawings. Cause then you have woman being like this is a contrary body shape. Or at least like I may just be like drawing Pixar moms, I don't know. I draw with that too. So something like this. And then from just knowing these basic things, you can draw anything. So, like you just gotta keep having these things in mind all the time. So yeah, I became an expert of this here, yeah. So you wanna do like what? We can always play with these things. Yeah, you can see like for me, drawing woman easily. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure it's because I got obsessed with woman when I was in high school. Just like I'm obsessed with like different male VTubers now as an adult. I don't know. Maybe me. Yeah, it's like as I said, woman easy. And just like all curve is all nice. And having issues by mixing my lines. Oh, I moved things around. But yeah, it's all just practice and looking. Like I think most people don't realize how much looking at something help you. So for example, I always have references. Right now I'm drawing from my brain, but I always have references. So there is nothing more important than references. But mainly because you, as an artist, like as my teacher would say, as an artist or a designer, you are different from normal people because you have eyes. But your eyes don't look. They observe. I'm searching for the condition. Very cool. Okay. So normal people will look at this, but you don't look. You critique, right? You are not looking at how, oh, this is here. You're looking at how I do it. You're looking at what make me get to this place. Is that why art is so important? Because normal people will just absorb it. Artists will, how this says, they will interact with this. They will try to know what is the behind of these things. How did I make this? What gave me here? What am I drawing this right now? That's what make like every art of like that's what make art so important. Because at the end of the day, me drawing this or me being good at drawing a man with this shape comes with me being obsessed with it. So it comes with a story, it comes with a part of me. So it's like art always express something important about you. And in this case is that I need help. So yeah. Let's try to do something fun for a moment too. Like so normally I'm looking at reference or in my case I love art books. So I buy a lot of like art books of like the concept art of and like that. It's mainly cause you can look at how someone draw this thing and then make your own mind of how to draw your own thing or what will you do better or what will you change or what you didn't like of these things. No? Like that was so important. I normally join live streams just to see people draw because I wanna know their technique or I wanna know their take to get to a place. Oh, why am I? Oh, I was pressing my thing. I used to go closer or far. I don't know the name. But yeah, because like right now I can do. Let's try to do like someone looking up at you from my brain, right? I having the idea that men have like all these weird neck things. So from a point of view, this should be something like this and this. Right, so let's do that. We got the face here. It should be looking up like this or something. Okay, but this is my idea with no reference or anything. I don't think it looks like 100% right. But I think I'm trying to get to something. Okay. Now, if I do pull references, now we will have a easier time knowing what I'm looking at. And most of the time, you don't even need to go and search for references. You can grab your camera and you can like do it, do the same position, and then see what happens. Yeah, like I try to think with my 3D brain. What is the best way to do like the perspective part? But I gonna admit, like I don't know everything. A lot of the artworks I have done, I will go and ask my brother, like, do you think this? Cause he is a gym bro. He knows a lot about muscles. I will go and ask him, like, do you think this naked man I draw right now, make any sense, the muscles? And then he will be like, well, actually, if you do this, it should go this, it should look like this, it should look like that. And then he will critique a lot of that part. And then if not, he will just do the post himself so I can use as a reference. But it made me realize that, okay, I can have my best idea of how this gonna work. But then I don't know everything. So I like there is always more I can check, I can search for. So like it's always good to go and double check. With hands mainly, I feel like this is something like a lot of people suffer from drawing hands. Suffer for drawing hands. I like we all have hands. Like we all can use that as a reference. I normally move my hand around and I take pictures, or if I'm in a stream and I wanna do a certain pose, I'll just have my hand there doing the pose as a reference. Um, that made me have like hand cramps a lot because I be doing some weird things sometimes. So I would say maybe take a picture or check if there is someone like already did. Like if you can find a reference first. Is it looking up represent from up? I'm trying to find. I like it's years and years and years of doing art. Like how old do you think I am? Like how old do I sound? It cannot be worse than when people tell me here. When my brother was going through puberty, and like if I talk from a different room at the same time as him, my dad will think I like he was talking. And I still hard. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna be 27. I have been doing art since I can remember, so yeah. Like I think I start selling arts, like doing commissions at 20, no, at 15. So I have already like 11 years. I'm 26, right? Yeah, 26. I'm gonna be 27. Yeah, again, I have been told I sound like a teenager boy going through puberty. So I prefer when people just say like you don't sound this age. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's my music? Maybe I don't really change my accent, so it may be a thing. Like I find English so funny because that's the only language I don't change my accent for. So like you have me I can speak in Spanish. Like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Dragón y aquí estoy. It's too because I'm most of the time. Hmm. I have been told like I don't speak Japanese, but I do speak Thai and Korean. Like I learned them. I learned them. I have been told that I have a very rough Korean. accent for some reason. Like I have to be reminded to speak softly in Korean, cause normally in Asia, you got Asian woman normally speaking a lower or a more happy tone, which I forget. So like for example, I know like I just remember how to be nice whenever I say my greetings like Adiha, Shanshu, Dragon Ha. But that's not the best Thai accent. I suck at my Thai accent. Like I to yeah. 안녕하세요. 저는 드래곤입니다. Yeah. I give my voice for like every language I speak, so I have to be reminded constantly to like try to put a nicer voice. Like I have my children voice because I sometimes freelance teaching. Normally you teach little child. I have a different voice for little children, like a nicer voice. I finding only women looking up, like I need men looking up. How with the references? Why are they looking down at me? Yeah, I have my children voice, but I cannot use it normally. I do have a strong accent. I don't know why in English like I have not been able to get rid of my accent. It's the worst part because I speak English 24/7. Like I will get the accent thing if I didn't speak English often. But English may be the number one language why is that glitching? Wait. So weird. Huh. I'm not sure if I know how to do that. Let me see. I forgot to remove this thing. Hello. I don't know how to speak with my accent. I will need to ask my siblings. They actually can speak with accent. Like, I don't know what is the normal way for people to speak without. Like, I don't know what is the thing that make my accent my accent. Like, right now, I literally keeping back air. I don't know if it's speaking slower. To speak French? Like I know. Actually, I got nervous. I don't remember anything. I panic. I know. ¿Cómo ça va? It's just ¿cómo ça va? Bonjour. Like bonjour. Je m'appelle Dragon. I don't know what I want to say. Je m'appelle Dragon. Je m'appelle Dragon. Thank you. I studied French in university. I studied French in university. I just didn't went deep because my brother-in-law is French and he helped me. He did all my homework. Yes, thank you. It may be from hearing him all the time. Like, my sister fiance is French, so his accent is the strongest thing I have like here. If you think my accent is strong, his is way worse. We always like make fun because he say things and then they sound like the cutest way ever because he has this strong French accent. So we're always like bullying him about it. He's so nice. I think like I don't know how to speak English. That's the thing. I will say if I do hear someone speak over and over to like with our accent before the stream, I can imitate that because it stays with me. Like I was watching Bridgerton and then like yeah, like he just the thing too is that he knows Spanish, so he just like whenever he comes to my home, he just like speaking Spanish with my parents. So we don't really care if he have a strong accent or not. He's very funny. So I know I was surprised too because I meet a lot of French people who don't know English, like here in Thailand, which I'm always surprised of because I have been in like international everything, so most people know English. But nowadays I don't go to school anymore. I graduated everything, so I still learning languages. So I go to like languages schools. Um, I meet a lot of people. Like I made last time a French girl who wanted to learn Thai, but she didn't know English, and I was surprised because like she's very hype. She's very hype. That's what I can say about her. Yeah, mainly when you are in like I like the only people I have met and is like actually does not know any English like the ones I have met are Spanish people. Like I have met a lot of Spanish, mainly all Spanish people that don't know English. And let me think, it's like you are in Europe. Other countries don't speak Spanish. How you have like I'm from Latin America and I know Spanish. What? Yeah, it's like it's a thing that they teach you in school. I was confused because I was like they said like it was optional to learn in school. I was like, what you mean optional? What you mean optional? And they were like, yeah, cause you can take other languages. I was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, I study other languages. I still forced to take English. Yeah, it's like the thing that we all speak like a Latin already is very close to English. It's like yeah, mainly cause like English is such a basic language. Like I will get it. Like I tried to study French and it was harder than expected. I thought it was gonna be like I just need to fix my accent. Oh hello, hello. We are here like talking about how annoying is learning languages. So yeah, like I learned French in like the basic for university, and it was like cool. You have the gender words, the simple thing in Spanish. You have the accent was the thing that keep killing me. Um, but yeah, but then like if I compare me learning French as a someone that learning Spanish, yeah, someone that like right now I teach Spanish in my free time. So it's like all the things that you have to go to learn. Yeah, like some people with the accent is like, and then some people think that they should learn like Spanish at the same time they learn French. It's like no, 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 no. There are two different accents. You are gonna get like dizzy, and then two like pronunciation of the words is different. Like French people does not pronounce the S at the end of the word. So like a lot of words are just like not, but then like they do the same thing in Spanish. It's like no, because if you don't pronounce this important word in Spanish, we do not understand what you're saying. Because there are other words that exist with the same way. It's like please don't. And I keep telling students like do not study them at the same time. They both come from Latin. They are not the same language. Please. But yeah, but then like compare all the suffering that is to learn any of these languages to English. Like English is easy. Like I study in Peru since I was 8 probably. Like I will go in the weekends to get some reinforcement. But I never practiced because I was in Peru. I speak Spanish in Peru. Quechua if you want. Inte Quichua Manacho. But it's like you don't need to speak English. So then when I was removed from there to come to Thailand, I was in a special program. Yeah, like I went to that program and I thought, yeah, me going to English school for years on the weekends is not gonna be that important. In 4 months I knew how to speak it. In 4 months I was talking to people. Yeah. So it's like I was surprised. I was like, okay, it just took me 4 months and now I'm like acting like this was my language. Cool. Like my brother, my sister just learning from going to school and like watching series. They still speaking like the hardest thing for them have been to like keep learning Spanish. It's like I don't get it. I'm confused whenever like I have people cause I have a lot of jobs. I'm just gonna say that I don't work in Thailand, so I do a lot of things with my free time to get some pocket money. So one of the many jobs I have done have been helping tourist guide, so like tourist people that come here, helping them to do like documents or like that if they need help. So I'm always surprised whenever I see like old people and they decide to travel all over the world because all people have money for some reason, and then they just don't know English. I'm just here like next to them, like, what do you mean you don't know English? Just like Spanish, you just make it simpler. It's like, oh yeah, just I never have the time to learn. What do you mean the time of learn? Just like book videos. Yeah, it's like it's never late. Like my dad just decided to learn English because he was tired of no understanding for meetings, and then he just learned it easily. My mom have been talking to people online, like having fun making friends, and then she just learned how to know English. Like my brother, sister, and me only speaking English. So then sometimes she will just enter conversations, answering Spanish, but it's obvious that she understands what we were saying. It's like it's just very simple. It's very simple language. It's like I always tell people like it's never late to learn anything. Cause like, at the end of the day, you can spend 5 years learning this thing. Or you can spend 5 years not learning it. Like the 5 years are gonna pass anyway. You do it or not, the time is gonna pass. You can choose if you can be proud at the end of the 5 years, or you can be like still sad that in 5 years you will just have nothing there. I found a reference finally. If it's like, I don't know, I just keep telling people like never late to learn or to do things. Like I was saying at the start of this thing. it's, it's just like, as I said, Spanish and French are not the type of thing. Like you can get to the level that you are speaking it. Like I have make a student because he needed like right away. If I keep talking about like a random access experience, it's because I don't know what I wanna do in my life, so I keep jumping between things. But yeah, but I was teaching this kid that needed to go like to give the exam, and I think in 2-3 months he was perfectly fine to have speaking A1 level of Spanish, because if you have the right instruction, it's easy. Like you need to know that you are not gonna become an expert because Spanish have languages, Spanish have genders, Spanish have plural and singular, Spanish have like the weird accent thing that makes some things sound the same. But you're gonna be in okay level to learn, but to kinda understand. Now the thing I will say is do not watch shows and expect to understand, because shows depending the country speak different. Yeah, it's just like you just don't watch shows. Like, let me think. Watch Dora the Explorer. If you wanna learn Spanish, watch Dora the Explorer. Start there. Start watching children's shows. Because the worst thing you can do is to jump from, oh, I wanna learn, and then go to like, I wanna watch a show. Oh. You need to trust yourself more. Like, remember that the concept is, okay, let's think. Who is the best person to learn a language? Who is the number one best? Like, they are having studies about this thing. Who is the best person to learn a language? It's the thing I keep telling people. It's like, but the best person, the one that learn faster languages, the best thing is a baby. A baby can learn up to 4 languages, I think, at the same time. The reason is because a baby doesn't know anything and is open to learning everything. So a baby is not looking at the TV and trying to think like, yeah, yeah. It's like that point that you can learn a lot. I keep whenever I talk to people that speak more than one language, I keep telling them to speak to their baby in everything they know. Do not let it, like, this baby may look confused now. He will thank you in university. Yeah. So the thing is like, because the baby doesn't know anything, it's not questioning, it's not comparing this thing to that one. Like, the best thing that my teacher told me in English was to stop thinking in Spanish. Like, he told me the only way that you're gonna learn is when you stop trying to think, but this doesn't make sense in Spanish. But this doesn't make sense for me. Because you don't know nothing. So, like, nothing makes sense for you. You just need to open your mind and be like, if I'm hearing umbrella in the conversation, something has to do with umbrella. The other words, I don't know them, so I'm gonna ignore them. I'm gonna try to make sense of this thing. I'm gonna try to learn these ones. It's the same thing with art. It's like, if you keep comparing man anatomy to woman anatomy, that's what I did. Okay, you're gonna get nowhere. You still need to compare it. Okay, yeah, let's just not go full on baby. Like, those are very thing. Okay, we should put more pressure on babies. Like, why they're learning so much, to find a job too. I have a little cousin. Yeah, I have a little cousin. There's that one I have been pushing her parents to, like, put a baby there to should learn everything. My main issue have been here in Thailand that most Peruvian people that marry Thai don't care about their children learning Spanish. They want their children learning Thai and English, and then they think it will be too much effort for them to teach them Spanish. Because it's not for the babies, it's for them. So there is a couple who recently have a very cute baby, which I call my niece. I'm gonna call her Dora because she has the hair of Dora the Explorer. That's not her name. I just call her like that all the time. So she's lovely. She's cute. She have a Thai nanny. And her parents speak Spanish, of course. So I have been convincing them to one of them just speaking English to her all the time. So that's what they have been doing. And then the baby makes sense, right? Like, you speak to me in Spanish, you speak to me in English, the lady that speak to me in Thai, and then she does follow all the languages when you talk to her. Right? Every time I have seen her, I have only speak to her in English, and she does understand. I do the same thing with like every little family member I see. I keep switching languages for them because, like, I don't want them to be the people who's like, oh, they don't need to learn Spanish. They need to learn Spanish for university. It's gonna look amazing in the university. I'm native in 3 languages, in 4 languages. Right now, at some point, my older sister gonna have children. I'm learning languages right now to talk to the child in the languages. Like, I gonna learn Korea perfectly. I gonna be speaking to this child in Korean because her parents already speak like Thai, English, and French, and Spanish. Well, that's a lot. I gonna bring more languages to this baby. This baby, yeah, learn Korean. Korean is as simple as English. Like, you wanna learn a language is gonna be easy and probably useless. It's Korean. Like, Korean, very easy. You have like shapes which are just like anything. Like, they make the sound. Yes, I will say the worst language you can learn is probably Thai. Thai have like 32 vocals. Is that what I'm learning right now? But then Korean got the same sound. So let's say like you wanna say something like dragon, right? So we got ta, zi, ra, gong, da, ru, a, gong. I have been learning Korea for a long time because I like BTS. I stopped this year because Thai is killing me and everything else is killing me. But I'm going to learn it later again this year. I need to check for a Thai school. For a Korean school. But yeah. But like, it's pretty simple. But you can learn that too. For Spanish too, it's simple, the sounds. It should be similar to French. I don't know Dutch. That will be like, I'm stuck. I hear people say it's easy to learn. But I will, if I learn Korean, I will go to like check to which European languages are fine. I should learn French. After I learn in Korean, I'm learning French. I wanna talk to my little future nephew. You can learn Spanish. You can always come here and ask me. I'm an expert at teaching Spanish, literally. I have been freelancing on that since I was, yeah. Like, I'm literally, I have my record to make children learn Spanish to a talking level in 3 months. I'm good at everything I do. I got a reference, so I'm pushing it a little. Like, go through this thing every 2 years where I'm rethinking with my life what I'm doing and what I want to do. These 2 years ago, I started doing events like artisali, and this year I realized I'm not enjoying anymore, so I'm gonna change that plan. But 2 years before that, I was in the round of I just wanna work in everything and see what works. And I gonna say I end up doing very fun things. One of them was working in an expo with like actual P-pop idols and K-pop idols, and just moving things, like making sure that they are like fine around. That was the funnest one I was working on. The worst project I worked on was translating. I wanted to try my hand at translating, so cause I have to translate all my life for my parents, right? Before they decided to learn anything, they have me translating around. So I was like, I think that my degree in art and my years of like learning special schools for English and being native in Spanish kind of help my argument. So I'm just gonna apply to be a translator. So I applied to be a translator. That was the worst thing I have in my life. I was a translator for a hospital. So I thought that's gonna be fine. That is gonna call me and then, cause like, I never go to a hospital dying. I have translators being called when I was in the hospital. I have been there, but it's like normally simple things like, hey, you need to do this exercise or something like that. I have never asked them to call me a translator when I'm dying. I've never gone to hospital dying too, like that's a thing. So then I thought that's gonna be fun. I gonna like be there translating people about like, you need to do this in your diet. Yeah, that's not what they call you. I believe everyone I got called for was like kinda dying on me. And I somehow feel that was my responsibility, so I stopped translating. I will not recommend translating like a company or something. Do not translate in a hospital. Unless you are a person that can really like hand out the phone and not think about it. Then like what other job did I did that was like fun? Oh no. Teaching adults as a 22, 20 something. Was that too like a horrible experience? You got like some ladies who like are so happy about seeing you, but you got some people who think that like because you are this age, it means that you don't know anything. And it's like, man, do you think I get hired because of like the vibes? Do you think I don't have a curriculum? No, wait, it's not a curriculum. Do you think I don't have a CV? It's like, why do you think I'm here for the vibes? And then I get told like, oh, you should not teach me like this. You should teach me like this or like that or like this. I was like, man. Okay, see you. Just gonna keep here. Actually, I should go back to the animation. But yeah, this is the final drawing with a reference. Take care. Stay safe. See you. So I think I like not gonna be here for so long. Okay, bye bye. Going back to the animation. No, dos, cuatro. Okay, four more and we finish this one. Let's check. Okay, let's do this thing. We should. Okay. Four more slides and we finish this. So then we can pass to adding more detail. But does it look good? I am very annoying about that concept of this thing. Remove anything? About the idea that this thing... The lines. The lines break. Need to add more detail to these things, but so far it doesn't look the best. So I'm just not gonna stress and continue. Let's continue. So what I was talking before about, like, let me... Just like checking myself to think about like what I was thinking. Yesterday event. Oh yeah. So oh yeah, at the end I just realized I can do all the things I'm doing there by just going as a normal viewer. So while it was fun, I will probably check for something else for now. Oh no, it's just to think what I wanna do now. Like I think I'm just gonna do fun projects I find and like of course still streaming. I gonna check what is the thing I will enjoy to do eventually, like trying different things and then decide what is my favorite, what do I wanna work on. I don't know, and it's stressful, and I still, oh no, I think this is my fault. I should have choose a career that like was is like one minor thing I don't know if that one exists. I like went to open career that you can do anything you want. Then like I have a friend that have tell me that probably like it was my fault for not checking beforehand that like it was a career that was monetized. When I was like I was 16. I was 16 and applying to university. Like I come with the dreams that a 15-year-old write down the year before so I can apply to. Of course I was not questioning myself. And like I as a 20 like 10 years later I can see like yeah maybe I should have like think about economy and things like that while I was applying. But as a 16-year-old it's like yeah I wanted to go to something pretty. I was thinking if I'm an animator will I need to leave my house? I was like no I can just be I can just be chilling. I don't need to leave my house anymore. I can just relax. And I was thinking all that. If I can go to my past self and tell me like, hey, invest in Zoom. This is gonna happen something very bad in the future. Just start investing in Zooms. Buy Zoom chairs. But then I don't know what will I tell to my past self because I still don't know what I want to do. I was talking because I got like some friends that study like proper product design, like the one that you like actually make products in place of like the open career I study. And I was so amazed because like I want to study that. They were telling me how like everything I do and everything would have been perfect for that career, and I was like, don't tease me. I know I didn't study, so I like, oh no. I have like before I started with events, I got my thinking of like what should I be doing now that I of course hate to work in everything. I want to work in art since that's the only thing that that's the only random jobs I thought like this I found somehow. Or like what to do, what to do, what to do. Like I still find very fun to just take up products. I at some point was like, what if I go back to university for that thing that they did? What if I study in their university? And then it's like the thing of like you study a fruit bowl and now you wanna go to like study an apple. It's like something that is more detailed in the fruit bowl. When the fruit bowl is falling apart because of the economy, it's like I don't think that like studying something even more niche will fix anything. I was like, huh. I thought companies wanted niche. And that was the thing too. I wanted to work in a company. I was applying to a lot of things to like get company work, and I was like, do I wanna work in a company though? Because I have one of my many things is that I already work in a company. Like I already have my company work era. I didn't really enjoy it. I was like every day was hell. It's like okay, then what do I do? So I got like to my plan last year. I stopped in between the events and I was like, what if what I want? No, actually that was my part of my 2-year plan. What if what I want is to study is like to work in a company in Korea? Because I thought maybe the problem is not that it's boring, it's that they didn't allow me to work more. Cause like after I finished their work, I was like, yo, what do I work on now? And they were like, nothing, you finish everything. I was like, oh. So I was like, what is a place that everyone says is non-stop and it works excessively? And I was like, Korea. I gonna go there. And then I went there. And I realized it's still boring. I like didn't feel the special spark or anything. I was like, this just feels like Thailand. Like Loki, there was a street in Seoul that looked exactly like Siam Street, Siam Square. And I have a moment where I was just sitting there and I feel so nostalgic. So like when I go, oh, I went back home. But I was like a month there. I was like a month trying to find something that will make me feel like, oh yeah, I belong here. But I just feel the same way I feel in my house. I was like, oh. It's like I was even like then talking with, I was calling my sister. I was like, maybe life will be different if I just stay in Peru. But my parents have to rip me off of my house. So like, I don't know. Maybe it's this Latin team that every Latino goes, every immigrant child goes. It's like, huh? Maybe I will have success in my country. But then again, like you look at like Peru politics and we are what? In our second third president? It's like I think this year we are in our second president. It's like I don't know. I just wake up one day and it was like they're replacing PPK and then it's like wow what? And then they keep replacing him and replacing him and replacing him. It's like at some point like we have the replacement of the replacement of the replacement. Like I don't really know what to do. So yeah, I think at least for that, but like, I don't know. I think I can be a confused artist, still in Peru, and will not change much other than me being afraid every day. Cause at least here I can go out and like do some things. I think I will be like, cause I don't think that thing I study exists in Peru. So I'll probably just be, I will for sure be 100% useless there. I was thinking I can just go like, there is a anime that they are doing in Peru. I was like, maybe I can be part of that. But then I realized they're like doing it online. I forgot I need to check my line. Let me check that. I was like all day in the event yesterday. I was like jumping from here to there doing different things. And after I stopped freaking out over like the artist I wanted to meet. Um I wanna say I wake up and I feel like a car hit me. It was my whole body was on pain. So it may be the stress of yesterday. Or I may just be all. Maybe that's why I wanna retire from doing events. Like I'm too old already. My body's not accepting it. And like, it happens, I guess. This moment that I start questioning everything I do and like change plans. Like I'm so sad because like I don't know, every decision I have taken so far have been like a very young decision. Like I took it when I was young, so young, yeah, young. I took it when I was young, so I feel like I don't know. It was like excuse, but then this decision I took it when I was 24, 25, so should technically be a grown-up decision. Like I was 25, my brain was developed, right? I don't know. Now I don't feel it anymore. It's like, what am I gonna do now? Cause like I can't. Like going through a whole episode of like, what should I be doing now? Yeah, I think this part of the animation is finished. I just wanna draw some of the hair glass thing. And then we're pretty much okay. I don't know if I should draw in the same layer. Let's do this one first because I think I have the most clear one. Okay, let me check. Let's do this, and I think I'm pretty free to go work in something else after this. Which what I mean I will end stream. Okay. I'm trying to do this fast because I want to see how it will look. Check that. I need to fix it. Yup. To fix it. Also, we need to start with the arms. And then the detail of that will be later. But for now, let's erase that part. Okay. Let me open a different time, right? Okay. 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 I hate it. Which at least can I click into place when it appears? But I don't know. Track up button. Okay, I think we're gonna finish stream. Mainly because I have to work in other things. I prefer not to stream. Because I wanna work in the iPad. And that's a whole thing, it keeps disconnected when I stream it. Other than that, I forgot to... I have to check the subscription thing. But yeah, I will try to do more work. Okay, I'm getting annoyed already. Okay, let's go to... just talk. What am I? Okay, here I am. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you for so much as you came yesterday to the event. I don't know, I was dying. So anyway, thank you so much to being here. Thank you so much for writing. Thank you so much to me for streaming. But if you wanna see more, I got the tutorials that I say from the book. Though please don't buy my book. I post all the tutorials on Twitter and Instagram. I need to post the last ones. Have been disappearing there because I want to do the book. If you wanna see more of like, cause I'm not gonna be doing events, I'm thinking about checking an online shop. I still have to check all that. But yeah, I wanna. If you wanna see more of my work, you can check on Twitter. You can check on the videos I post here. You can check on TikTok and Instagram. You can check any place. But yeah, I was me, the dragon, traveling merchant who doesn't know what to do with her life now. Anyway, bye bye. I'm very happy. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.